Hello fellow traders, one more episode of the Bitcoin series. Thank you very much for your support. Like, subscribe, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. I apologize for the delay. I didn't have time this weekend. However, the market didn't make any significant moves, so actually we are here. We are on the week number 8. We will make our real trade, let's say. I hope finally to start trading. I hope the series will start let's say 8 months ago, 8 weeks, sorry. However, based on my calculations, if they are correct, I think this series will last too long. As we do every week, we will go to our sentiment analysis, the first part. We are analyzing every week. Now, based on the CFTC report, we see a significant change in the positions in total, long and shorts. However, still, the total percentage of the short position is, it's, let's say, still dominant. The difference is not so big. However, most of the commercial traders, let's say, remember what we've said in each episode. These are the most important that we want to capitalize and make a decision based on what they do. Not necessarily that they are not losers also. However, it's safer to be with their side. For the non-commercial part, we still see that we have also changes, also long and short. However, remember what we've said. It's a zero-sum game. So someone needs to lose in order for someone else to be profitable. You cannot get away from that. So you have to choose sides. I know it's not easy. However, this is how trading works. It's very hard. It's very challenging. You need to master all these basic skills, your analytical skills, let's say, master the risk also. I have mentioned many times, I will keep mentioning forever, it doesn't matter. So at this point, we might see a volatile market. Still the signal we are getting is short. Here is my initial standard account, my account ID, let's say. This is the account that we will start from 500 euro. The account is active. Based on the sentiment analysis, still we don't have some major changes that will have an impact. Still, the shorts are more, let's say, at least from the commercial part. And if you check the ratio, I mean, we have 279 long versus 732 short. I mean, you understand the ratio is around 2.6. It's significantly bigger based on the short side. So even though I've told you that we will go long in this market, however, I am still expecting prices to drop lower, and I'm not quite sure if even my initial target is going to be achieved, or if the prices should significantly lower. However, if you are watching our series, you already know that we are averaging our positions. We do not throw our bullets right away. And this is the reason that trading can become a bit painful. However, if you finalize, if you standardize, let's say, a strategy or a technique, most likely you know that if you just had a bad trade, you just had a bad trade. If it was a big trade, you book some profits, and that's it. We will go to the technical part. I will open my MT4 platform and see if we have any changes there. However, we didn't have any significant moves, at least for this week. This is the daily chart on the Bitcoin. We are still on a downtrend, let's say on the daily. However, we have a clear pennant at this point, so I'm still expecting the price to go lower and initially to trigger my order. Let's say I will hit it in two separate prices. That's why I have created this series. So we will keep an eye on the currency. Well, actually, it's not a currency, digital currency, whatever it is, no one knows. Well, some people do, however, I don't. And this is the reason that I don't want to trade it. However, I've got so many requests that I choose to make a real account, let's say, and start moving on. Now the prices might still go to 45,000. Most likely, no one would disagree in that. I will cover a separate video. We might have a more advanced technical pattern here. Some butterflies, some bats. I won't use that in my analysis today. I will make a separate video and tutorial. I mean, there are so many videos that I want to do that unfortunately, literally, I mean, there are hundreds of them. Still, I don't know if I will have all the time that I need to proceed with every single video. And also with all the series like Forex Debunk, some tutorials, this one, I'm still trying to cover also the automated trading. I am expecting some people that are already experts on that. I mean, they are trading for years with bots. They are profitable still. Bots is a very popular, let's say, in Forex. However, I do not recommend bots, at least in my opinion. So far I have beat most of them. I used to say I have beat all of them. However, yes, I would say that I have beat most of them. Still, I've got a message from one of my subs here that he sent me a very good one. Bot is automated, let's say. However, we won't cover that today. We will keep measuring our Bitcoin. We didn't have any significant change. However, we might see the asset that it anytime I'm making some predictions, I'm not a wizard or something like that, because as I have mentioned many times, after using sentiment and technical analysis, also when you use fundamental analysis, Bitcoin has nothing of that. So unfortunately, at this level, I'm not quite sure if I am in the correct side. Also, based on the diagrams, for sure I can guarantee that there is a maturity on the Bitcoin. At least it seems to not be so volatile. I'm not quite sure for how long. However, it still seems to be more, not say predictable, because the markets are unpredictable. However, it moves with a different way. At least most traders that have an eye on that would agree that at this point, based on the diagrams and based on the technical analysis, unfortunately, it's only one part, and it's not the 1/3. For me, technical analysis is not everything. I would say maybe a 10%, maybe 9%. Let's say if I could give something, how important is the technical analysis? Well, it's not so much. Now, remember what we've said about the pennants. So most likely you know already how to trade them. Most people will change or disagree with the lines. Why not the pennant starting from here? Why not from the next top? I mean, it looks like the lines can be adjusted together. I mean, they look like they fit. However, they don't. There are some limitations when you start drawing your lines. Most likely you will find out that 9 out of 10 people would recognize a pennant here, for sure. There is no question for that. Of course, I can agree with that. Sometimes it's not easy to identify some technical structure or some diagrams, especially when you are new in trading. Also, this gives you the false image when you are trading. Well, at this case, you do not trade. No one forces you to enter in a trade. It might take 2 weeks to trade. It might take 3, a month. It doesn't matter, especially this period that the markets are so volatile. However, even in this period, we are still, our equity is still at 554. Remember, we've started this account with 100 USD, and now it stands in 554 euro. Of course, I don't using euro most of the times. I'm using USD. However, for this broker, I had to change it, either euro or GBP, so I had to choose in euro. So in this case, still do not get excited because the trade hasn't finished yet. It will take a long time. I don't want to make another series with my trades because I'm already doing that. I mean, I've started this account like 1 year and a half. I mean, this channel is not so old, let's say. However, I am planning to trade the same account, and this will make our journey together and see together how it's done and how it can be done with the proper way, because most people are complaining that no one can beat the market, that there are no profitable traders. Well, I can guarantee there are profitable traders out there. The percentage is very small. Calculating, let's say 90% for sure are losers. This doesn't guarantee that the remaining 10% are winners. No. Maybe I would say the 1% out of the 1%. So let's say 1 out of 1,000 traders, approximately. I cannot calculate the numbers. But based on my experience and my journey so far, most of the traders for sure are quitting in the first year, statistically, period. We have mentioned many times what are the difficulties and so on. This is the reason that you must have no expectations from your trading, especially when you are trading an account. For sure, start with the demo. This is not the same. Of course, the demo account, you must have a huge discipline to stay in your plan. And this is the hard part when you're trading. However, this is the game. No one can guarantee that you will be profitable forever. Take advantage. Try to take your capital back the soonest. Let's say to withdraw your initial deposit. Of course, this will create some uncertainty, and especially when you are new in trading. All these changes will happen in time. No one can guarantee that you will be profitable, so you need to get used to some basic ideas, especially when you are trading Forex. It's a much more chaotic market. It's the most liquid market. We are talking about 7 trillion daily, so no one can actually control the markets. There are no such things in the Forex. I mean, at least this is the reason for me personally why I choose these particular markets. Smaller markets can be manipulated for sure. We have thousands of incidents, especially when we are mentioning stocks, some acquisitions that people already have the information much earlier. So let's say not all the players have the same weapons. Let's say not everyone plays with the same cards. However, in Forex, this changes dramatically. Everyone, and I can guarantee everyone, plays, let's say, with the same rule. So it doesn't matter if you are trading from your house. It doesn't matter if you are trading for a big corporation and some big fund. That most likely it will take some huge commissions, and you will just won't be able to trade your own plan. For example, for me, you can check the trade will be active on weekends. I'm still getting active trades on weekends, so I'm not willing to change that. I won't change that. This is the reason that I'm trading my own money. However, there are several myths out there, not only for trading, but also for people that are traders. Because if you search a bit, you have all done a transaction based on that. We all have an intuition, let's say, on trading. I'm not mentioning now that incident, but you know that the oil prices will go higher. So practically, sometimes, of course, you don't have to trust your instinct. This is ridiculous. But based on what you see and based on what you know, it's not so hard to start with a demo account and do some experiments. Again, this was a very short video. We didn't have much of a move for the Bitcoin. Not many things change. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you in the future, and trade safe.